92nd year anniversary of the Indian Air Force was done in a brilliant manner, and also the Air Force Day parade. But the stars, let it be the MiG or let it be the Sukhoi or anything, but there was one team that actually mesmerized everyone, and that was the Akash Ganga team that you see over here. Here, this is the team that actually jumped from the aircraft for very, very high altitude on the parachutes, and they were like doing, should I say, the triple thing with recreating the tricolor and everything. Thank you so much for speaking to us, sir. So tell us about your team and how were you able to capably perform this today?
So the team is called Akash Ganga team, and we all are qualified parachute jump instructors. We are posted to paratroopers training school, and every man here has more than 500 jumps to his credit. And the formation that you saw in the sky with the tricolor, it's called the trio formation, in which actually three people with three different canopies get entangled intentionally to create that formation where you can see from the ground that the tricolor is moving in the air. It's a very dangerous move, and all the people who make that formation are even more experienced than all of us. There are more than 1,000 jumps. Every one of the three people are the most experienced persons in the team. So we, any event that is happening in Pan India, be it Air Force, Army or Navy, the Akash Ganga team goes there. They jump out of around 8,000 feet AGL. They jump out of the sky and fall for around 30 seconds. And when we are falling close to around 150 miles per hour, which is faster than a sports car. Whatever we do in the air, it's very quick. Decision has to be really quick. You don't have time to react too much. So everyone here that you see is a daredevil in their own might. And your cheering and your support makes us what we are today.
We will always keep cheering, and you're always keep us mesmerizing, hypnotized and such. You said the actual decision time period is 30 seconds and 150 miles per hour speed. What is the altitude, and how do you feel every time when you jump out of the aircraft?
So every time we jump, usually our jump altitude in display jumps is around 8,000 feet above ground level. We jump out, and depending upon the profile, we open our parachutes at, let's say, 3,000 to 4,000 feet AGL. That comes around 30 seconds of free fall time. So all of us, someone might be falling for 30 seconds, someone might be falling for 10 seconds also, depending upon what their profile is in the air. So that's about the fall time.
Well, you are, like I said earlier, you're actually inspiring the youth of the nation, and many would like to know what it takes to become a member of the Akash Ganga team.
So to become an Akash Ganga team member, first of all, we get commissioned or we get our own trades in the Air Force. It's a voluntary task. We don't get detailed by the Air Force. It's a voluntary task. You volunteer for it. You go through a grueling selection procedure wherein hundreds of people come and very handful of them survive and get selected for the test. Once you are selected, then you go for a long haul, 7-month long training in which you are taught how to jump out of the aircraft. And during that, you're also taught how to teach it, because we are instructors basically. So once that training is complete, you are a qualified PGI, but still you're not eligible for the display role. You're not the member of Akash Ganga team. Once you have scored around 500 jumps, then you become eligible to be part of the Akash Ganga team. And then that's how you start your career in the parachuting display.
And every time you jump out of the aircraft, how do you feel?
It's a rush of emotions. Adrenaline is on its high, and it's just that every day when you do it again and again, the fear is always there. Anyone who says that there's no fear is fooling around. Fear is always there, but you just know how to control it better. The more experience you have, the more confidence you'll have in your training, in yourself, and you'll be handle that fear in a better manner.
Well, when you jumped, we didn't see even a speck of fear in your team. Brilliant performance by the entire team. But do you have any message for the youth of the nation?
So I just say to the youth of the nation, they should reduce their screen time on the phone, focus on fitness more, go out for a run, go to the gym, do something which takes out sweat in you. That will make you what you want to be.
Thank you so much for speaking to us. This is the Akash Ganga team. They might be dressed in white, but they are the absolute red daredevils of the sky. With Daniel, Pramod Madhav for India Today.